Dalton's law of partial pressures. We know that the gas molecules are in random motion in all directions. Due to this motion, the molecules may collide with each other and also make some collisions on the walls of the container. Due to the molecular collisions on the walls of the container, some force was applied on the walls. So the force applied by the gas molecules on the walls of the container in a unit time is said to be pressure. The force applied by the gas molecules in a unit time on a unit volume is said to be pressure. Now, what is partial pressure? What is partial pressure? Partial pressure means when two gases are present as a mixture, particularly when the two gases are non-reacting gases. When two non-reacting gases are present as a mixture, let it be carbon dioxide and oxygen. So oxygen molecules will make some pressure and carbon dioxide molecule will also make some pressure. The total pressure exerted by these gas molecules will be equal to the total pressure exerted by the gaseous mixture. Out of this total pressure, the pressure exerted by one component gas molecules alone is said to be partial pressure of that component gas. Partial pressure of the component gas. Or in other words, we can say, if from the gaseous mixture, one component gases were separated and kept in the same volume as the mixture occupies, then the pressure exerted by these gas molecules when they are present alone at same volume as the gaseous mixture is occupying under same conditions of temperature and pressures, so under same condition of temperature, then the pressure exerted by these gas molecules alone is said to be partial pressure of that gas. Now, let us explain in detail. This is container volume V, and its volume is V. The container volume is V. Now, here I have two types of gas molecules. One, three. Now here we have two component gases, and let it be CO2 molecules, and this may be molecules. Now this is volume V and this is also volume V, and it was at temperature T, and here also the temperature is T. Now here all the O2 molecules which are present here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the whole gas molecules, oxygen molecules, were transferred from this container to this container. That means the gaseous mixture is occupying V volume at a temperature T. Now one component gas is oxygen and other component gas is CO2. Now one component gases were completely transferred into a new container of same volume as mixture occupies, at same temperature T. Now the pressure exerted by these gas molecules is said to be partial pressure. The pressure exerted by these gas molecules is said to be partial pressure of oxygen. And if these carbon dioxide molecules are also separated, and if they were kept here, now this is said to be partial pressure of CO2. So partial pressure means the pressure exerted by one component molecules of a gaseous mixture is said to be partial pressure, or in other words we can say that from a gaseous mixture, if the component gases were separated and kept in a same volume at same temperature, the pressure exerted by that component molecules is said to be partial pressure of that gas. We know that when the gases are present as a mixture, the movement of gas molecules, one component molecules, is not affected by the other gas molecules. That means each gas molecule behaves independently. So the molecular collisions that were made by the gas molecules on the walls of the container is same whether the gas is present isolatedly in a separate container or these gas molecules are present as a mixture with other, combining with other molecules and occupying the same volume at same temperature, there will be no change in their pressure. That's why the total pressure of this gaseous mixture P will be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of both the gases. This is Dalton's law. Dalton proved that the total pressure of the gaseous mixture will be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of all the gases that was present in that mixture. Partial pressure. Partial pressure means the pressure exerted by one component molecules of a gaseous mixture alone is said to be partial pressure. The pressure exerted by one component molecules of a gaseous mixture is said to be partial pressure of that component gas. Or in other words, one component of a gaseous mixture, if it occupies the same volume as occupied by the mixture at same temperature, the pressure exerted by that component gas is said to be partial pressure of that gas. Now Dalton, what he proposes, and he proved that the total pressure of the gaseous mixture will be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of the component gases that was present in it. Why it was equal to their sum? Because in the movement of gas molecules, the influence of one molecule is zero upon the other molecules, because each molecule will behave independently. So a component gas molecules will exert same pressure whether they are alone in a separate container or they are present as a mixture in same container occupying same volume at same temperature. There will be no change in their pressure. They exert same pressure when they are alone or with other molecules as a mixture. That's why the total pressure of the gaseous mixture will be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of all the component gases that were present in it. Let us consider two different gases, carbon dioxide and oxygen, which are non-reacting gases. The partial pressure of carbon dioxide is PO2 and the PCO2, and the partial pressure of oxygen is PO2. Then total pressure of the gaseous mixture P is equal to PCO2 plus PO2. This is Dalton's law. Here we have two component gases, gas A and gas B. Now, the partial pressure of component A, PA, is its partial pressure. Partial pressure is PA, and number of moles is equal to Na. Volume is equal to V. Temperature is equal to T. For the second gas also, partial pressure is Pb, number of moles is Nb, volume of the gas is V, and temperature is T. This is for first gas and this is for second gas. Now, if we apply ideal gas equation for these two gases, for this first gas, Pa is equal to Na RT by V. For the second gas, Pb is equal to Nb RT by V, because PV is equal to nRT. Now, according to Dalton's law, the total pressure of these gases mixture will be equal to the sum of the partial pressures of these two gases. According to Dalton's law, the total pressure of the gases mixture P is equal to sum of the partial pressure of the two gases Pa plus Pb. Now, Pa is equal to Na RT by V and Pb is Nb RT by V. If you take RT by V as common, RT by V, P is equal to. If you take RT by V as common into Na plus Nb. Na is the number of moles of component A and Nb is the number of moles of component B. The sum of the number of moles is N. Then P is equal to RT by V into N, where N is equal to Na plus Nb. So, the total pressure of the gases mixture, P is equal to the total pressure of the gases mixture P is equal to the total pressure of the gases mixture P is equal to nRT by V. Then partial pressure of component A, Pa, is equal to Na RT by V. Then Pa by P is equal to Na RT by V by N RT by V. This RT by V will be cancelled off. Then Pa by P is equal to Na by N. Pa by P is equal to Na by N. Pa by P is equal to Na by N, or PA is equal to P into NA by N. PA is equal to P into NA by N, where Na is the number of moles of component A and N is the total number of moles. So the ratio between the number of moles of one component to the total number of moles of all the components present in it is said to be mole fraction of this component. So the partial pressure of one component will be equal to total pressure into mole fraction of that component. That is the relation that was derived from Boyle's law. So if we know the mole fraction of one component and total pressure, we can calculate the partial pressure of the gas. Or if you know the partial pressure and mole fraction, you can calculate the total pressure of the gas. Or if you know partial pressure and total pressure, you can calculate its mole fraction. This is Dalton's law of partial pressures. Dalton's law of partial pressure. What is partial pressure? Partial pressure is the pressure exerted by one component molecules of a gaseous mixture alone is said to be partial pressure. Dalton studied the pressures of different gases and he proved and concluded that the total pressure of the gaseous mixture is equal to the sum of the partial pressures of all the component gases that were present in it. The sum of the partial pressures of all component gases that were present in it. Let's consider two component gases A and B, which are non-reacting gases and present as a mixture. And the partial pressure of component A is Pa and its number of moles is Na. The volume occupied by the gaseous mixture is V and its temperature is capital T. And the partial pressure of other component gas is Pb and the number of moles are Nb and the volume occupied is gaseous mixture is V and its temperature is T. Then if we apply ideal gas equation for these two gases, Pa is equal to NaRT by V and Pb is equal to NbRT by V because Pv is equal to nRT. Now according to Dalton's law, the total pressure of the gaseous mixture P is equal to Pa plus Pb. So P is equal to Pa plus Pb, but Pa is equal to NaRT by V and Pb is equal to NbRT by V. Therefore, if you take RT by V as common, P is equal to Na plus RT by V into Na plus Nb, where Na is the number of moles of A and Nb is the number of moles of B. So Na plus Nb is equal to N, where N is the total number of moles. So total pressure P is equal to nRT by V. So total pressure of the gaseous mixture is nRT by V and partial pressure of that component A is NaRT by V. Then Pa by P is equal to NaRT by V by nRT by V. If nRT by V, RT by V cancels off, Pa by P is equal to Na by N or Pa is equal to P into Na by N, where P is the total pressure, Na is the number of moles of one component and N is the total number of moles of all the components present in the mixture. So the ratio between number of moles of one component to the total number of moles of all the other components is said to be mole fraction of that component. So partial pressure of component A will be equal to total pressure into its mole fraction. Similarly, component B, partial pressure of component B is total pressure into mole fraction of B. This is the relation that was derived from Dalton's law of partial pressures.